Hey guys, Vintage Scraps here, and I'm going to be answering your Q&A questions today. GUYZ'Z. And it's your first time hearing my voice. Cool. So I've picked a few questions that several people asked, and I'm going to be answering them without saying who said them because several people did, and I do like the questions. And then afterwards, I got like 3 questions that were only asked by like one person each that I loved, so I'm going to answer those as well and just say the usernames of who asked them. So let's start. First question is, where do I get my clothes from? That's pretty easy actually. I get them mainly from Walmart or thrifted, but for like my cooler like merch shirts, like my FNAF shirts, my Murder Drones shirts, etc., I get those from Hot Topic and Spencer's. As for accessories, like that little kind of like loop belt you see me wear often, my candy, my gloves, things like that, I either make them or they're from Hot Topic or Walmart. Next is explain the orange man on my wall. For people who want context, they're talking about that guy. So, a lot of people assume that he's Henry from FNAF. He isn't. His name is Jack Kennedy. He's from a FNAF fan game, Day Shift at Freddy's. So he is not Henry, nothing similar. He is his own character. And to explain why there's a cardboard cutout of him taped out on my wall, July 2024. It was like 4 in the morning and I was bored out of my mind. And I had a massive hyperfixation on Day Shift at Freddy's at that time, so, cardboard cutout Jack was born. Next one is my favorite song. That's hard. There's a lot of songs that I absolutely love, but right now, I would say either Tragic Ending by Night of the Fox, or We Fell in Love in October by Girl in Red. Next is, how many masks do I have and how long does it take to make them? For how many I have, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to do an inventory check, but from what I can see now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 15. And then for how long it takes to make them, I'd say it takes about 3 or 4 hours each. This one didn't take as long since I made it with a base that I had gotten from my partner's birthday party. And anyway, okay. My favorite mask, again, the one I'm wearing right now because it's the only one I personally made with a base. I have 2 other masks that are made with bases, but those were given to me by my friends. Anyway, fandoms. Oh, that's a lot of them. My main fandoms would be Five Nights at Freddy's, Day Shift at Freddy's, Mouthwashing, Arcane, Murder Drones, The Amazing Visual Circus, and Night of the Fox's channel lore, which is just shorter known as ATS or Alta Story. Then, my room. How do I decorate it? The can garlands, shit like that. For decorations, a vast majority of them are actually drawings that I just made massive collages of. And then, actually, the posters in the background are just from Walmart. And then as for like the stuff hanging from the roof, LED lights, fake vines, can garlands, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want like more in-depth questions on how I make my collages, feel free to ask. And then my stereotypes. Okay. God, I feel ashamed because I can't always remember all of them from the top of my head. A black squirrel, a sea turtle, a lemur, a New Zealand red rabbit, and dear God. Oh yeah, I was trying to think of my last one, a raccoon, but no, that's my link type, not a stereotype. Okay, now for the single questions that are only asked by one person. So first is one from Cat the Pickle, is who is my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's character? Oh dear God, that's hard. I would probably say Vanny since I'm like a fiction kin of her. like, out of the whole series, still Vanny. Like, Glitch Trap and Vanny, they're my favorite duo. The next is, who is my dream mask maker or fursuit maker from Traffic Cones? Gonna be honest, for mask maker, you Traffic Cones. Okay, because his masks are really good. And then for my dream fursuit maker, I'd probably say Fursuit Bakery on Instagram because there's this person on YouTube, Ozza_makes, who I just like watched a fursuit unboxing from her. I only found her account because she's actually my favorite music artist's sister. But anyway, and I checked her account, saw the fursuit opening, and okay, if that fursuit was gorgeous. I really want Fursuit Bakery to make one for me of my persona. Anyway, now this question is the last question. Do I think aliens are real by animated stuff -XD? Oh, okay. I don't know, honestly, because, like, there's a lot of evidence that they can be real, just not in the way that we think. Like, not humanoid creatures, more just like bacteria. But in all silliness, yes, they're real. I'm an alien, trust. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for your questions, and I will be making 2 more shorts like this to answer your guys' questions. So yeah, thanks for watching.